Guys, I made this video to record what it's like to get ready for a race. The preparation, the drive, the packet pickup, and the excitement of race day when you show up. Unfortunately, I missed packet pickup because I traveled in a different time zone and I forgot they were an hour ahead. Also, no big fanfare at the race as it was really small. There were only 100 of us and about 10 of us ultra runners, so there wasn't much. And lastly, I had to drop out because of my injuries. So this is not what I was expecting, but here it is.
Okay, so what happens during a racing weekend? Road trip. So I made my first stop, aired up my tires, and stocked up on caffeine and snacks, so we're on our way. 6 lanes, 80 east. And I think I've traveled a mile and a half in the last 20 minutes. I could have run almost a 3 or 5Ks since then. I hate traffic. So it says 5 o'clock in Indiana, but no, 6 o'clock in Indiana, but it's finally 5 o'clock my time. I think I woke up around 4. Race day usually means you're up before the sun is up. So I have gotten dressed. Oh, actually, I slept in my clothes, and I've eaten something really simple, bagel, just a simple bagel, and didn't drink much. Foam rolled and obsessed over my gear and my outfit for the last hour, so I think I'm ready to go. It's a little over 14 miles for me. We ended up getting lost, so I had to call the race director and ask for directions. So, my ankle and my IT band is pretty immediately after that. So I'm not sure I'm going to get 64. It's going to be really long, 64 minutes to get lost. I'm really worried. I don't have a DNF, but I can't really run right now. So we know how to walk. Wish me luck. 17 miles. I've had to walk most of it. I'm actually sitting because it hurts to even walk. I can barely bend my knee. So I'm really questioning the 60K. I think. It hurts more knowing that I might not be able to finish than the actual pain on my leg. So do a lot of prayers. My goal is to at least finish a full marathon. I have to walk the rest of it. Even though walking still hurts. See. Like I have to move it with my hand, because it just hurts right here. And then on top of it, I've cramped on my knee. Just right here. Feels like someone's just stabbing it. So, just gonna stretch her out. 18 miles, and this is the sad state I'm in. I can't bend my knee. My hip is just done. I have hip dysplasia to begin with, but it's completely, it's out of the joint. And look, this hill, it's gonna kill me. It's going to take me forever to get down. And it's torture watching other runners go past me. So I think I'll stop at the next medic tent, if they even have one. Cut my losses if I have to, because I have to run the next 50K in a month, since that's with Dean Carnazzi's. It's a reminder for myself that when you see an injured runner who's obviously in a lot of pain, do not say good job. You're doing great. I don't want to hear it. I'm in some limping along. Just run past me. I'm officially DNF. It's my first one. I don't really want to talk about it right now. I do plan on making a video later. Made my first stop. I think it's been an hour. Not even an hour since I quit. I hate that word, but so I decided to get out of the car and buy a new ice pack and just see how my legs feel, and it does not feel that great. It took a while to get out of the car and stand and be able to stand without supporting myself. And then I went Walgreens. I had to stop at each aisle pretending to look at things because I was in such a rough shape. I couldn't walk more than a few feet at a time. But I have this. I don't know if you can see it. Instant cold packs. The cashier had fun with that one. I plan on using it all on the way back. So the next challenge is getting out for gas and gassing up and finding something to eat. And then just, oh my gosh, and the tolls. Because my car window doesn't roll down, which means I have to get out each time, so, gosh. What a day. Should be fun.
Can we go in yet?
I can get out of the car.
Jasmine helped her. Or is she going? I don't think you can walk up the stairs, Mom. I don't think you can.
Okay, I think I got it. Wait.
Just give me the keys. I'm gonna go grab it.
Okay, I got it. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I'm good.
So I've never had to drop out of a race before. I've usually finished even with IT band issues and cramps. But this was really bad. I had been nursing my injuries for a while. People who follow me on Instagram have seen my posts about resting and not running much, and yet not hurting anyone, which is a miracle. So I think that was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, was admit to myself that I needed to stop. It was so bad I couldn't even walk. I didn't trust my legs. So my first goal was to at least finish a full marathon, but around mile 18 I realized that wasn't going to happen. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it to mile 20, which would have been the next aid station. So even at the aid station, I kind of didn't admit it to him either. I just said my leg hurt and didn't want to admit that I had to quit. So I beat around the bush for a while, and I finally told him I will have to pull out of the race, which, like I said, was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. And I was trying to be funny, or I had planned on being funny. Like Hadar had written on one of the comments saying, just tap out of this one. So I was just going to make a joke out of it. but my emotions got the best of me, and I ended up having to walk away because I was crying so hard. But it was what I had to do. I still have trouble dealing with it, I guess. It's hard because you train so hard and so much, and there's so much thought put into rest days and how many miles you're going to do, especially if you're being disciplined with nursing any injuries. And and not only that, but I also had to travel almost 7 hours through Illinois and Indiana to get there, and to not even finish the race. I think part of the addiction of racing is crossing that finish line after such torturous course, usually for ultras, and getting that medal and feasting on all the goods out there and the beer. It's such an addiction, and I didn't get any of that. So there were a lot of tears on the way home. I was really angry, and yet kind of proud that I did stop instead of waiting until I collapsed. But I'm still dealing with it. Physically, I'm in so much pain. You would think with the pain that I'm in that I would be able to better deal with this, but I'm all over the place. I'm proud of myself for stopping, but I'm really angry that my body failed me, and I'm really angry that I had to stay, I had to pull out of the race. I don't quit. So I'll get over this, and I'll be back for the next one, which right now will be in September with Dean Karnazes, which will be epic because that is one of my idols. And I will see some of my friends from Facebook and Instagram, and I'll meet them face to face. So time to rest up, and maybe rest up and train a little bit more so that I can do the 50-miler instead of the 50K, which I think is only fair for missing this 60K. So we'll see. And hopefully it'll be a better video next time.